I'm Jonathan Sutera, your Director of Instruction here at Bonita Bay. Got to tell you, I'm really excited about season underway. We're seeing so many of you returning. I know the storms had delayed some returning trips back to Florida, but it's nice to see people coming back and excited to play some golf. We're doing great getting all our instruction programs all set and put together, and we're excited to work with you this season and give you a lot of new things that we have for you. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about why do I slice the ball? What is a slice for a right-handed golfer? A slice is when the ball starts, can start straight and curve right. It can start left and curve right, and it can start right and curve right. So the curve right is usually something that we talk about as a club face thing. But the slice is often because of a downswing path. So when we get to the top of our backswing, a lot of times our path is working from the outside, cut across, swinging left, in other words, to the inside. And from there, we don't really want to close a club face, because if I have a path that's swinging left and I close a club face, now my ball is going to go very left, and that's not good either. So a slice might not be good, but a pull hook really doesn't stop until it finds trouble. So I wanted to give you some understanding about the slice today. And a lot of people think of a curve right and a slice as being only a club face thing. But I want you to understand this is also a downswing path issue. So when a path swings outside to inside, we're going to be having some difficulty. If your path is coming through straighter, that's going to be usually a little bit better. If your path is working from the inside, swinging more out to the right, that could also lead to some good things. But then having a predictable downswing path will lead to what we do with that club face. So here's just a few goals for you. If you were to take a swing and you know your path is swinging left, let's just work in opposites. Let's do what we can to try to swing the club more to the right. Don't really care if the ball stays right or curves even more right. I just want you to kind of feel like when you get to the top of the swing, your goal is just to swing the club to the right. So that'd be the first step. So I'm going to do that in the first swing here. Let's see what happens. All right. So that one started right, and it actually did have a little curve to the right. But I definitely know that my club swung to the right. I didn't actually have that outside to in, cut across it type of swing. So if I took 10 swings, and that was my only goal, was to start that ball right and to swing that club to the right, that's the first step. Second step, when I know for sure that my path is going to go to the right, now I can pay attention more to what the club face is doing. So if I swing more to the right, I definitely don't want to have an open club face. So if I have an open club face and swing to the right, now the ball is going to start right and curve more right. So here's the objective next. If I swing to the right, I want to make sure that I have the ability to close the club face. Now we can do that a lot of different ways. We can change hand position on the grip and on the handle. We can actually just focus more on swinging the club head first on the downswing. Some would tell you to pronate the hands, and that's something that we could do. But let's just focus now on swinging to the right and letting that club head catch up. So kind of feel like the club head, from a face-on view, you'll feel like the club head would actually pass the handle. And that's what we would think is happening. The reality is you'll probably be more in this type of position, handles where it ought to be, but you'll find that the club face will now be in a straighter position. So here we go. I'm going to swing to the right and have the club face catch up and see what happens. And there you have it. So now I have a path that's working more in to out with a club face that's closed. And then I'm in a better place, and that ball can go a whole lot straighter. So if you're having struggles with slicing the ball, please get in touch with me or one of our staffers here. We'll be glad to help you with that and straighten that out for you. Have a wonderful day. We sure look forward to seeing you soon.